What is up, everybody? Back here for another video today. I'm still in Hawaii, just enjoying a little vacation after graduating high school. And today I had a pretty fun video idea. Now, everybody, they all know about the seven wonders of the world. You got Chichen Itza, you got Machu Picchu, the pyramids in Egypt, I believe. But, I wanted to kind of go a little bit deeper. Obviously, I'm covering college sports on this channel, and I want to talk a little bit about the seven wonders of college football. There's so many good stadiums, so many good places to go watch a game, and I wanted to go summarize it in seven different stadiums. So let's get straight into it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to put more neutral sites in here just because I felt like it made sense for, seven wonders of the world or of the college, football world. I wanted to get more neutral site games. Not because I'm a fan of neutral sites, but I think it just kind of contributes to that a little bit better. Rather than home stadiums, but unfortunately didn't really go that way. And six of the seven of these are at home fields, but the one that isn't, I mean, technically it is, but it's the Rose Bowl. I mean, the granddaddy of them all. This one has to be on here. Technically the home of UCLA, but really it's the home of the Rose Bowl. The best bowl game in Pasadena, California, massive stadium. I mean, the aura is there. I went, back when I was like 6 years old, and it was an unbelievable experience, even at such a young age. You got, the Michigan States, the Michigans, the Ohio States, the Penn States. They're always playing against, the Stanfords, the USCs, the Washingtons, the Oregons. It's always some really fun matchups. And now that it's in the college football playoff, you get to see some really, really intense games like Jalen Milroe messing it up on fourth down. And, there's just that Jackson Smith and Jigba, like 350-yard performance. I mean, there's so many good Rose Bowl moments. And this, I mean, I don't think you can even debate that this has to be one of the seven wonders of the college football world. Now, none of the rest are in order, but it is going to be six on-site stadiums. And the first one I'm going to go with is Bryant-Denny. Now, I know a lot of people kind of hate on Bryant-Denny, saying it's not that good of an atmosphere. I mean, I just can't agree with that. It's Alabama. Obviously, they're kind of, I mean, I know they've had a couple bad years, but they're always so loud. It's a massive stadium. Nick Saban, Bear Bryant, so many good players, so many good teams. I mean, the reality is like if a British, like the way I'm kind of seeing this is like if you're a British, like if a British guy comes up to you and is like, you got to go to a college football game, I got to see what's up. I mean, one of the places I'd take him to is Alabama and Bryant-Denny. I just feel like it's such a perfect representation of this sport, and therefore I think they deserve it. Before I get into the rest, I do want to talk about a couple that didn't make the list. I thought about the Orange Bowl. Obviously, it's such a good bowl game. The Sugar Bowl, Fiesta Bowl, all those I think somewhat have a shout. And the Pop Tarts Bowl as well. I know, but these last couple of years, it's been such a cool game. If this was more of a joke list, I probably would have put it on it. But the reality is, I got to be a little bit more serious here, and so unfortunately, the Pop Tarts Bowl just barely misses out. But next up's Tiger Stadium at LSU, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. People say night game at Tiger Stadium is one of the best in the country, if not the best, and I have to agree. I've watched some unbelievable games there. The chants, the songs, everything about that stadium, the aura, the outside of the stadium looks beautiful, inside looks amazing. I mean, the yard dashes on the 5 yard line, the 10 yard line. I know that doesn't matter, but I just think that the aura around LSU, it's kind of going to be a theme for a lot of these, but I think LSU really deserves to make this list. It's considered widely known as, one of the best atmospheres in the country. And if a British guy said, should I go to this LSU game? I mean, how could I say no to that? Next up is going to be Neyland Stadium, the home of the Tennessee Volunteers. The stadium is so loud. It's so beautiful. It's right on the Tennessee River. It's in Knoxville, Tennessee. And a lot of people say Tennessee is one of the pinnacles of college football. They have the country music to go with it, the Tennessee Orange. The whole vibe around Tennessee is so good, so America. And yeah, it's really hard to not add checkered Neyland and Neyland in general to the stadium. Blackout Neyland. I mean, there's so many good versions of the stadium. And yeah, I mean, you can't go against it when they're playing, Alabama or Vanderbilt or Kentucky, even just, Florida, whatever. I mean, Tennessee games are just unbelievable. And this has to make the seven wonders of the college football world. Next up's probably the most controversial one, but I'm gonna go with the Big House. Now, I grew up a Michigan State fan, and I don't personally, I'm not a huge fan of the Big House. It's big, I get it. It's really wide. It's not that loud, but the reality is, when you're the biggest stadium in North America, you have to be on this list. I feel like. In Michigan, yeah, look, I'm not going to pretend I'm a huge fan of Michigan, but I'll acknowledge that it's a cool place to play. When Michigan State's playing at Michigan, it's always fun. Obviously, when Ohio State goes to Michigan, it's always fun. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fans there. The Maze outs are pretty cool. And even if it's not that loud in there, just the idea, just how big of a stadium is when it goes out wide, like the mass that the stadium takes up is very cool, and it is a very iconic stadium. So I think I have to put it on the seven wonders of the college football world. Next up is going to be Beaver Stadium at Penn State. I mean, this one is unbelievable. One of the biggest stadiums in the country. The whiteout is so iconic. They have the "We Are Penn State" chants. The fact that it's kind of in the middle of nowhere in Happy Valley, but there's so many iconic games. I know Penn State fans wish that some of those games went their way, but overall, I definitely would say Beaver Stadium is one of the top stadiums. I mean, just the aura around it and some of these games, especially, the whiteouts when they're hosting Ohio State, when they're hosting Michigan, it's just such a great atmosphere. And I definitely think that it deserves a shout to be on Seven Wonders. I could have gone a ton of different ways for this last one. I could have gone with Autzen at Oregon. That's a really good one. I could have gone with the Swamp at Florida. I mean, I know I'm missing a couple. Oklahoma. There's BYU. I love. There's so many good ones, but this last one, I'm gonna go with Washington. Now, this one is a little bit weird because like it's not that big. It's not in the South or the Midwest. But Washington's amazing. I mean, the way that it's structured, it goes out and then it goes in, so it keeps the sound in, similar to how they do it with the Seattle Seahawks. And Seattle knows, they know what they're doing. It's really cool. You take into account the sailgating that they have before the game and the water view, and it's really cool. I mean, the year that they went 6-0 in the Big Ten in their first year, while going, I think it was 0-6 on the road or something crazy. It just shows like Washington, even when they're bad, they still win at home. And I know they did have that game against Ohio State that was kind of hyped up for them to win at home, and they ended up losing it. But just overall, this Washington team, when they're at home, they just do so much better. And I think like at the end of the day, that just contributes. Like if I were to tell you, you can tailgate on a sailboat before a game, and then you get to go watch Washington, the team that's typically not that good, but when they're at home, they can beat anybody. It just feels, and it's so loud in there as well. It just feels like a perfect kind of seventh to wrap up the seven wonders of the college football world. So yeah, there you have it. Those are my seven wonders of the college football world. We got some in the South, some in the Midwest, some on the West Coast. I tried to mix it up a little bit. And overall, I think I got a pretty good list. This is obviously gonna be very controversial. I know there's so many different ones that are deserving or at least very close to it. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think, and stay tuned on this channel because I'm gonna do basketball and baseball as well. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned for that and for more in general.